What's up, everybody? It's your girl, that Cherry Girl Joy, and I'm back with another video. Do me a favor right now, like, comment, subscribe, hit them post notification, leave a comment, let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you're feeling it, if you're not, let me know. So today's video, I'm trying something a little bit different. I got you pulled off of me a little bit more so you can see like everything that's going on like around me or whatever. However, this is a mirror, so I can see. I hope you like it. If not, if you prefer the other way, let me know. Comment. Follow me on Instagram at @thatchipgirljoe. All links will be down below. Today's lashes will be provided by 7.0 Lashes. Thank you. I love you. Mwah. Now, I went here and did my eyes. I'm trying to get a little bit more organized, but unfortunately, I don't have a beauty space right now, so I always use like the kitchen table, put my ring light up, and just record that way. So, and I normally don't know the look that I'm going for. Long pause. As you can see, I already did my brows. I know I don't really care to do them. And I always tell you that mine are more like cousins, distant cousins sometimes, but I mean, they can still be cute though. So remember, if I could talk today, it will be okay. Remember to always like protect your face. So always go with a moisturizer, a primer, something. I use the Lancome Hydrazine. And I also go with a vitamin E booster. Now, this is what I do for my face. I don't know what works for yours, but this is just what I do for mine. Yeah. Ooh, I got on my lip. So, should went ahead and did this. But anyway. And I do this before I do my eyes just so to give it time to like kind of like seep in. And then like I normally do like a primer too. Also, the seasons are changing, so remember to have plenty of chapstick. So I always do that before as well. Or sometimes I do like a lip scrub before. And I don't know if you're supposed to do it there or you're supposed to do it at night. But hey, that's what I do. So let's go. So first is, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a base color on my eye. So I think I'm gonna go in with like reds and orange and pink, because I want it to be like really pretty. So I'm gonna start off with Morphe, the 350 Natural Glow palette. It has an orange in here and it's called, nope, that's not what it's called. The Extra. And I'm gonna let that be like my transition color. So I'm gonna just go right up there. And I'm gonna start right here, and then I'm gonna like drag it out. And I'm gonna get as close to that top part of my brow as possible. Because like I've been noticing lately, like in my pictures, like because I've used concealer, like you'll see like this little line right there, and to me it kind of throws the whole look off. So let me get as close as possible and get in there. And I tend to like drag mine all the way out, but because I do my foundation last, it doesn't really matter. And I know some people do their foundation first, but I'd rather do my foundation and all my face stuff last, just because I don't want, if anything do fall, it won't fall on my makeup. Like if I have any fallout from like the eyeshadow, it'll just be on my natural face, my bare face, not natural, but bare face. So we're gonna do the same with her, taking it all the way up to that brow. Probably should have gotten a little deeper there, but anyway. I just messed my brow up, y'all. Anyway. somebody's music is bumping today. Like, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can definitely hear it. So then we're gonna go in like with a little darker color. It's like, I'm trying to give y'all the names for the colors that I'm using. So this is Burnt Spice. It's another little orange color or whatever. I just kind of want to blend that in a little bit at this bottom part. And as you can see, it like kind of like blends right in. So it's like not quite in the crease, but like it dries down to just the peak up. And I'm like, girl, I thought you said we were doing real well. Sometimes I change my mind midway through it. I mean, we all do it. We'll start off with one thing and then next thing you know, be like, no. Matter of fact, I think I'm feeling. So I think I might gonna use another one. Okay, just for kicks and giggles, we're gonna go in with Cafe from out of here, right into our crease. Can y'all see? I hope y'all not pulled off too bad. Let's see if I can zoom y'all in a little. Is that better? Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm back. So hopefully that's better. I felt like I was a little too far away and you might not could see everything that I was doing. So let's remember this is the Morphe palette, so I'm going in with Cafe just to like deepen that look. A thing that I always say is don't worry about what it looks like now. It may not look like you want it to look, but if it, wait till the end. Cause sometimes I just be like, girl, what are you doing? And then like at the end, it looks pretty cool. So don't even worry about it. I've also noticed that I can do my eyes the exact same way, but this one will always take color better than this one. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it's a real thing to me. I can count out my little dabs, everything, but like I can be like 1, 2, da da da, 1, 2, da da da. That's what I always say. It doesn't matter. But that's the great thing. My mirror is right here too, just if you see me looking out. That's the great thing about makeup. It's just like being an artist. You're just kind of like painting. No painting is going to be the same. No painting is going to be perfect, but as long as you're having fun and being creative, that's all that matters. And the thing about blending is, yes, it takes a while, but to me, it's relaxing. I'm sorry, y'all. I got my boots on your face. It's like really relaxing. But once again, I will say, if you are not following my Instagram page, please go follow me at That Cherry Girl Show. That's DATCHERRYGIRLJO. Or you can follow Makeup by Joe 8. So, whichever you prefer. So we're gonna put this up for now. We're gonna go in Do I want a little streak of yellow? Probably not. I'm gonna go in and let's cut this crease real quick. I use, okay, so these are the two colors from my eyes that I did. I don't think I mentioned that before. So I use this for like my under eye, and I use this for my over eye. I use a dark color when I go on top, most of the time. Sometimes I'll be lazy and just use the same color, but I feel like it blends out better if I use like just a little bit darker on top. Now, that very well could be a figurative in my imagination. However, that's just what I think. Now, I tend to have a little trouble because I could close one eye, but I can't close the other. And I feel like if you can close your eye, then like it's better. I've got to find a better angle because this one is not working. Even though I know y'all not looking, but ooh, I feel it. So we're just cutting the crease. Oh shit. See, if you mess up like that, don't worry about it. We'll go back and fix it. This is the one way that I can't like close my eyes. If I do it this, like pull it down, it'll stay for a little bit. Well, as soon as I take my brush off, it opens back up. So that's a little trick for y'all. If I can't like close it like that, like touch it and then pull it down, and like most time like this, and most time it'll stay. Now, with doing that, I gotta warn you that this one is gonna close a little bit more too, if you do it that way. I think I'm gonna pull it up just a little bit more. I want a high crease today. If this is your first time watching, I do want to tell you that I say this often. I like to say that I don't have a lazy eye, but shit, I be lying. This one is slightly like more slanted than this one. So if you're out there and you find that yours is more slanted, you're not alone. Mine is like that too. For some strange reason, I tend to drag out when I cut. I tend to drag it all the way out. Now I probably won't put nothing out that far, but it's just something that I do. See, this one I don't have no problem with, like. But like I said, this is also the one that's like slightly more, I guess you could say, is that considered almond? No. An almond laying down? I don't know. So, since they are shaped a little different, I do have a little bit harder time with just getting the crease the same on both eyes. Just because they're shaped different. There's nothing I can do about that. Except for surgery, and it is not that deep. So just drag it out. Now, I tend to go over with like a little sponge and just like tap it a little bit. Just to set it in there. But be careful with the sponge because you see what I did right there. But it's not that big of a deal. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have a little pink on the inside and then let it get really red and maybe a little brown on the outside. Keep it really warm. So let's find a pink that we like. But I do know I am going to use the Magic Mini, but this is going to be the red that I use because she is on fire. Baby, let me tell you. When Mama made that red, she did not come to play. Now we just got to find a pink that'll go with it. You know what I might do? If it's a pink in here, and y'all know I always drop stuff. Is it a pink? Yeah, I'm about to have a whole throwback moment. Now, I said I was going to use Juvie. This palette, oh, I still got a little bit of time. I had to see if it was in date, but I got a little bit more time from when I bought it. She has been, look at this print book, thoroughly used. And just looking at this right now, I want to change my whole outlook. But when I tell you Mama has been used, she has been used. Like, look at all of those. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm about to be scratching pan over there. I'm already scratching pan there. Like, y'all, when I tell you, if you want a palette with neon colors, she's it. So we're gonna go in and pat. Right in there. Cause she gives color. Now, I can't tell you what color this is because when you get a pen like this from NYX, because this is what it is, they don't have no color names. It's just colors. So, yeah, it just got a whole bunch of stuff on the back of it, but ain't got no colors. So, I'm just gonna pat that in there really, really good. Y'all got too excited. Now, y'all, I'm really let me just show y'all. Cause for like what you pay for an NYX palette, I mean, look at that. This is NYX. This is Juvia's, but I think I did it twice, so let's be fair. But the more that I'm looking at it, I think I want the NYX. Sorry, Mama. No, we're gonna do NYX today. Both colors, both of them. Let's go. I have not reached for this palette in like a couple months now. But it's hard when you have a collection like mine to like really remember the jewels, because makeup is constantly coming out. You're constantly buying. You're constantly trying to like try new stuff. And that's not to say that my makeup collection is that extent is that big, because it's plenty of like real makeup gurus that like have, all I have is like a traveling kit, the one that comes about, you know, the one that kind of stands up. It got like 3 different departments, and I have that one. I have another one on top, and I have like a little case. So not to say that mine's is so big, which if you do want to watch that, then I'll link that down below just so you can see exactly what's in my makeup. But I do have quite a bit of makeup. So sometimes when you have like, I guess you could say quote unquote the bigger brands, you do tend to forget about like NYS, which is crazy because I love NYS. Like, I love NYS. Like, love, love, love. Like, special place in my heart. And their makeup is, I don't care what nobody say. Do you see this color? And I'm a chocolate girl. Do you see this? Get out of here. When I was working, it used to trip me out because like when I would be working, if you don't know, I used to work in a department store, and I worked in the cosmetics department. So by me working in the cosmetics department, I had to do makeup and fragrance because that's the kind of store that I had or whatever. So by me having to do both, I had to know what was going on with the makeup counters around me, because like at any given point, if I wasn't doing nothing and it was like 3 people waiting for one counter, I had to be the one that like jump in and be like, can I help you with something? When they'll be like, well, what's going on? I need help with this, I need da-da-da. And I had to know. So like, I'm not gonna say that I knew more, because like we kind of all, it was like 4 of us, 4 different counters, 3 makeup, 1 fragrance. I did like fragrance, so I had men and women fragrances, but I also had to know like all of the makeup stuff that was around. So we kind of like bounced off each other, but like I really had to know everything. So like I say all that to say, it would be times that I would be helping at a certain counter, and I'm not gonna call names, but I would be helping at a certain counter, and they'll be like, oh, well, I like that eyeshadow. What is that? I like that foundation. What is that? Oh, that's pretty. What is that? And I'll have to be like, because because technically, like, I should have, how can I put this? They will want you to say, oh, it's this counter or it's that counter, when in all reality, I'd be like, oh, you see that stand right there with all the NYS at? Because we had a display stand and it had like a whole bunch of NYS and it was just right there. I was like, all right, so technically, this is NYX. And then they'd be like, oh, well, what's that? Do y'all sell that? And I'm like, yeah. But they'll be like, and then times like that, you'll feel bad because it's like, I didn't really, like, I'm not trying to take yourself, I'm not trying to take away from your counter, but you asked me a question and I'm not trying to lie. So like, they'll be like, oh, well, let me see that, or something like that. Like, I would try to be like, oh, well, they don't have that color in anymore, so I could just show you something over here that's like it, and it worked sometimes, and then other times I'd be like, oh, well, I'll just come back. How often do you get that in? And I'll just come back there. And I was like, damn. So before I lost this, I'll be like, oh, well, let me just double check. And then I would have to go get it for them, because like, before it's no sale, we're gonna have to take a sale somewhere else. But like, I did used to feel bad, but it just kind of is what it is. So I don't know if I can tell if I'm kind of going in with that red now, just kind of blended in it. Yeah, I kind of want to do a different color right here now. Child, I think I am too. But yeah. So that's what it used to be. Do y'all see that red? I didn't do this on this side, but do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? This is NYX. I love this Brights palette. Like, it really is bomb. And this is just me like dragging it into the pink because I want it to kind of like blend in. Yeah, so the beauty of makeup. Y'all, where I was heading with this, I told y'all I changed my mind a lot. And I just changed my mind. We are about to go. Let me just use this one. We're going to go into the Sienna on the Profusion. We're gonna go in with Devoted, right? And we're just gonna go ever so lightly on top of this. Just barely touching it. Then we're gonna go in back with our brights, and we're gonna go in with this purple. Y'all, I done purple this to death. We're just gonna be really, really careful. Because we don't want to lose that crease cut. And then we're going to go in. I want a deep blue, like deep. Yes. Y'all know I can't pronounce nothing in these. Y'all know I can't pronounce none of these colors, but we're going in with that color right there. And just to like. We're just going to kind of like outline that red. A glow right above it. And then outline it. Right. Oh, that's just brush cleaner. I really be trying to keep these videos like really down, like not so long, but every time. Then we're gonna like flatten this out because we're gonna go under the eye with a little bit of pink and a little bit of red. So So I'm gonna right on that waterline. And then we're gonna finish it out with that red. And we're gonna drag it into that color on the bottom. Okay. Once again, don't worry so much about what it looks like now, because we have to tie it all together. And then this remaining out here, we're gonna blend it out into that new color that we have. Then you know it wouldn't be complete without a wing line. So we're gonna, first off, where is, then y'all, because I'm gonna put on lashes, this is just some basic mascara. So don't even like trip. This is, and this is a MAC with eyeliner by, it says She Makeup. I got this in like a subscription box, I believe. So I really can't tell you where to get this from besides typing in She Makeup, because before the subscription box, I didn't really know who that was. So now, I ain't gonna tell nothing wrong. I tend to hate doing like a wing line on this side. Just because, you know, I do have that problem with like actually closing this eye. So that's why I try to do it in like little strokes, so that, you know. She came out pretty cute today. Let's see if we can get this other side to match. What y'all think? A little different? Probably. Okay. Now, because I'm probably gonna cut out that last part, we're back to the I just finished up my liner. Which I think. Moving right along. We're going to another NYX product. And this is the dewy makeup. It's like a little primer, you put it under your thing. Which I probably shouldn't be using this because I don't know how long I had it. But I'm gonna use it anyway. And if I break out, I will come back with an update and tell y'all not to. And I should have did it. But anyway. Today for foundation, I'm gonna go with Melania. And if I didn't say it right, sue me. But got a thick tongue. Okay. And this is what I'm using. It's the 530 Warm Mahogany. And I used her the other day and I was channeling strong chocolate vibes. So I'm going back in with her today. I'm gonna go in with this BH Cosmetic brush. This one. Did y'all see that? And I tell you, I was giving Black Girl Magic chocolate, baby, chocolate vibes. And I got like a lot of compliments off of it too. Wait, did I mix something in with this? Oh, nah, I know what I did. Okay, so I tend to blend out, so I drag down. And I'm like, don't worry about what, like I remember, like I told y'all, don't worry about what it look like now. Just worry about the finished product. Bring y'all a little closer. Because I need for you to get to. Okay. I'm going in with this just so I can like get in places that I wouldn't be able to get in with my big brush. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what she looks like, right? Now wait. Kamari. No. Kahart. Whatever this is. Because baby, I don't know. We about to set this face. I want to tell you the outcome is about to be gorgeous. So we're just going right in there. And when I say be generous, be generous. All up in there. Now, I will say this stuff gets everywhere. Mainly because of my process, as you can see. But baby, if y'all don't have these products, you should get them. They have sales all the time. The sales have been crazy. I'm talking 50% off on some of this stuff. And No, I'm not getting paid to say that because I ain't made it that far. You can see my subscriptions right now. But when I tell you, when I find a product, and it's crazy because like my cousin asked me the other day, what's that? Have you ever heard of this? I was like, well, I don't know about that, but I do know. Baby, I do know about somebody. One day I'll be blessed to be that good to have people send me stuff. Besides influencers. Shout out to them though. They make me feel good. It's like anybody can do that, so what? Still gotta fill out the surveys and stuff. Okay. And some people will be like, well, girl, why did you even put on foundation? Look. It's a look. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. So after that, your face should look like this. Does it say? I'm definitely gonna have to cut this up because Lord, I know y'all was like, ain't nobody finna sit there that long. Baby, it's a process. So while she's sitting, I need blush. Now see, I'm a blender. I put everything on. I start with my powder, let that sit longest. I put everything else on, and then like, I blend. This is, okay, so this is a company called Mellow, right? And this is a bronze. I got this a little while ago. Now, this may not look like it's doing anything for me, right? But it's not about what it does on its own. Because for somebody else, it probably will, you know, it'll do a little better. But for me, like I said, trust the process. And when I don't do it this way, like I actually can't tell the difference. Even though you may not be like, oh girl, that is not dark enough. Yes, it is. Trust me. For what I'm trying to do, yes, it is. People are like, girl, what are you doing? It's a process. It's just a process. All right. Get your brush like this and blend out everything. Start here and then work your way around, okay? So blend. Now, I normally like go up right here. And then I normally go through here. Because you want all this good stuff to be highlighted. So I'm coming, bringing it back around. And then I hit down here. And I'm just like that. And then because we also want to blend, so we do the same thing over here. Now tell me. I'm gonna have to drop some pictures just so y'all can see all this. Girl, fire. Y'all see it? Y'all see my highlighter spots now? No matter where I move, you see it. Because we're highlighting size. So don't forget to blend all the way out. Now, I like a deeper through there. So sometimes I go in with like, cozy. Right there. And I take that same little feather out. And I cut her down just a little bit more. Oh, but before I do that, I also go in with this, which this is in the color Crimson. Now this is an NYX single. So when they have them in the packs like this, they don't really have color names, but when they come in like a single like this, they do have a color name. And this one is Crimson. HDB 18 Crimson. When I tell y'all, and this is an eyeshadow, I'll show it to you. You know what? I lied. This is a blush, y'all. For years, okay, so when I bought it, it was this big NYX, like big display thing, and it had all that stuff. And this was like in the eyeshadow thing. But I am just not reading the back of it, and it says it's actually a blush. No wonder she is, oh, no wonder I love her so. I'm just gonna put that right on top of that, right there. I feel so dumb. No wonder, but I've never like used, but if you, I don't know if y'all know this, but like plenty of people interchange like their eyeshadow and blush. So we're just gonna blend that in. Now, I do have to say that I do get carried away with the blush. But hey, it is what it is. But it also gets toned down when I do like my, because I put like some kind of powder or something over it, so it tones down a lot. So don't worry about it. Like I said, wait till the end. Now, we want all of that to set, so we're gonna go in with first a mist. This is, y'all, it's pink. You know who it is. This is James Star. Like to get the excess. And then on top of that, I'm going in with Morphe. What the hell is that? No. Okay. After that, I like to pat mine in because I want it to really like set. And you don't have to do this stuff, but this is just what I do. I pat her in. Y'all see how like that eyeshadow is like looking good now? It's not about what it looks like in the beginning. All that matters is like what it looks like. I'm going to have to cut this video down because I'm very well at almost an hour. Okay. Moving right along. We're going to put on our lashes. And as you know, Currently, all I am wearing is 7.0 lashes. Brand new company, but you can link down below. I love them, they're mine. Do I want to go get some 25s instead? Because I just want to keep it cute. I think I want to get some 25s instead though. I can't because I have to drive later. For y'all who don't know, I wear glasses, so since I have to drive later, I'm gonna have to put on these little lashes. Because when like if you wear glasses, then you know that like lashes and glasses, especially 25s, they don't really match. But I feel like this will look really good with some 25s. And we're gonna put that to the side because though you didn't see that, that's my lash glue. Call it what you want. Some people call it hair glue. I call it lash glue. If you don't like it, mind your business. And we're gonna pop them right on. What y'all think? See, I like these just because they're like, it's something out there, but it's not like overbearing. But I do have 25s, and I do think a 25s probably would look better with this look. But like I said, I do have to drive after this, so I can't put those on because it'll be a waste to put them on, and then like I can't actually really take them right back off. Even though like I do use my lashes like over and over again, I just don't want to get attached to them because I know I am. Because like I said, now for y'all who are not familiar, I love a good nude lip. Me and her are friends. She is I am she. I'm trying to get out of it, however. Let's get the lipstick tray. This is the lipstick tray. I should have had you here the whole time. Could have blocked out some of my fat. Yeah, see, this is the lipstick tray, right? Keep it not too many, not too much. However, yeah. Right now, I'm just really in love with nude lip. Just really in love with it. And today I think that's just what I'm gonna do. Because like I said, I'm just really in love with it. And lately, I've been on my 1990s tip with the black lip liner. This is just alcohol, y'all. Yeah, I took out the pink that I wanted to use, but I don't see her anymore. She need to go to trash. I feel like this is slowly turning into an NYX video because this is NYX as well. I love this. I think that's why I'm gonna title this Throwback NYX Products. Alrighty, now I'm gonna bring you right back so you can see the final look. Voila. Add the hair, a little gloss to the lips, and you're done. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, add me on Instagram at @CherryGirlJoe, Makeup by Joe 8, whichever you prefer. And come back next time. Thank you. Oh, make sure you subscribe and hit that button. What's up, everybody? If you want to see how I went from to this, stay tuned so I can show you how I did it, girl. Get it. What y'all think?